Welcome everyone. I know you may not see it at the moment, but I am wearing my top hat and monocle, and today I will be describing to you how it is that you're going to beat this dreadnought and the Kraken. Now, first and foremost, as you can see here, you're gonna need at least 2 monster groupers in order to take out both those submarines on the first turn. You will do this by getting a crit, otherwise you may reset. Now, you can also do this with 3 monster groupers, but good heavens, don't do the mistake that I did and buy 8 of them, as you can only use 3 per battle.
And use the... You can only... Oh no. I'm in trouble. I really hope this...
However, as you can see, 2 buoys will suffice, and 2 monster groupers will as well. Now, the technique that you will be using here is mainly just the second M10 attack the entire time, so it is strongly recommended that you have at least 14 M10s, which I understand could be quite pricey, but it offers a bit of leeway as you will be losing plenty of them. Now, whilst I speed this up here for you, keep in mind that at the current moment of the making of this video, numbers are very inaccurate, as you can see that sometimes the M10s have incorrectly displayed health, as well as the Dreadnought has incorrectly displayed ammunition for its attacks. And the ideal setup is, it's mainly just luck-based, it's like playing slots. However, once the M10s, not the M10s, good heavens, once the freaking Dreadnought runs out of armor, you may then use the third M10 attack. And whilst the second M10 attack is far superior to the third due to the circumstances that it can suppress the Dreadnought more easily, the third attack does do really good critical damage, and just as much as the second overall. Now with the Kraken here, the fight is actually far more simple than the Dreadnought in my personal opinion, with a few key things that you will need to do at the beginning of the battle. First of all, there must be a buoy directly in the center. Whilst I do like it when the Kraken spits all over me, he actually does the most damage on that very first tile, and as it spreads out, it does less and less, as you can see here. The second thing is, you will not want it to do critical damage to any of your M10s, unlike myself, which I was tired as fuck at 3 AM and I continued anyway. Thirdly, the Kraken must bite either a buoy or that fish in the middle. It cannot bite the M10s and the fish on the right and left sides. This is the ideal start to your run. Now, whilst I speed it up again for all the zoomers with the lark of an attention span, the next thing you will want to be doing is once again using the second M10 attack against the Kraken until it runs out of armor, to which you may use the third M10 attack once again, like the previous boss. However, this time around, it does far superior critical damage, and I would argue that it is even better than the second M10 attack. However, suppressing the Kraken is still necessary when it has its spit attack, as it will do less damage when it is suppressed. Now, as you close to the end here, keep in mind that you do not need to attack the tentacles as they keep spawning in anyway, and the monster groupers can use attacks against it which go right through its armor. However, you want to be using the M10s overall unless you have run out of ammunition. Lastly, don't expect to have your perfect run off the jump. These are just key techniques that will get you a much better run. Luck is still definitely involved, and don't expect a drop. There's a 5% chance that you will get it. Have a wonderful day.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on!